right, first up on the list, number 26, Alfonso Alvarez Rivero. Number 11, James Grillo. Number 29, Ryan McDonald. I'm looking for the green light, Coach. We good to go? Green light. All right, number 14, Christopher Nunn. A coach and now aspiring to be photographer. Next up, number 8, Garrett Spooner. Number 22, Jonathan Sang. Number 6, Andrew Sow. Lucky 13, Captain Ben Chen. Number 5, Captain Jackson Dresden. And last but not least, number 9, Captain Johnny Golden. Let's give one more round of applause for all of our seniors. Congratulations.
What What's up, everyone, and welcome to Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland Varsity Soccer. I'm Andrew Hebert. Sitting beside me is Aditya Welling, and we are set for kickoff between the Wayland Warriors and the Westford Academy Grey Ghosts.
Yeah, Andrew, coming to this matchup, Wayland is currently 5-1-4 with only one loss on the season, 4 ties, while Westford is coming in with a 4-5-2 record. And
Wayland's playing back to goalkeeper Jake Crawford here. He's been a steady presence in goal, as Wayland has only allowed one goal in the last 4 games, showing their defense and goalkeeping is very strong.
yeah, beautiful kick there by Crawford up to Nunn, who gives it up to Garrett now.
Chen takes a shot. Oh, just over the goal.
Just over.
Yeah, quick shot right there. That's a good sign for Wayland, able to get into the Westford box and have a good shot there by Chen. Just wasn't able to get the right contact on it.
Looks like he thought it was deflected. The ref thought otherwise. Now it'll be a Westford Academy goal quick. They play it short. Westford Academy defender plays a deep ball to the other side of the field, and it's taken away. Now it'll be a Wayland throw-in.
Ball kicked out from Wayland throw.
Yeah, Andrew, coming to this matchup, obviously we know it's senior night tonight for Wayland. So before the game, there was a little ceremony for all the seniors on this Wayland team. They have many of them, including Alfonso Alvarez Ribeiro, Ben Chen, Jackson Dresens, Jonathan Golden, James Grillo, Ryan McDonald, Christopher Nunn, Garrett Spooner, Jonathan Zhang, Andrew Zhao. So quick little ceremony. A lot of times it's at halftime. Today it was before the game, and nice to get recognition for those seniors who have put in a lot for this team.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, it's a very senior-heavy team in terms of roster construction, I would say, and all those seniors have provided and played good minutes for Wayland so far this season. Now it'll be a free kick for Wayland.
Yeah, just some quick stats coming to this game. Wayland, Andrew talked about being stingy on defense, have only done 1 goal, I believe, in their last 4 games. But on the season, they've scored 14, only led in 5. So been great all year on the back end. While Westford, who have scored more goals at 16 but led in the same amount, which is why they don't have as many wins and more losses.
That was a nice
with another
free kick
chance
there. Played deep into the box, and there was a little scuffle around for the ball. Almost another Wayland goal there. Wayland's looking good early.
Yeah, 2 chances in the box. That's obviously good for any team. Wayland look to put one in the back of net early here, which can put Westford
It's Leighton Quinn
defensive.
free playing a throw in. Now Wayland plays it deep into the box, but it goes a little too far out of bounds. That is a senior, Ryan McDonald, center back, who played that ball. Center backs Charlie Johnson and Ryan McDonald, as you were saying. I mean, Wayland has a stout defense, and I think they're at the heart of it. They're very tall, physical, big players, and they'll win those aerial duels. Now, Garrett Spooner, another senior, intercepts the ball, plays it just a little ahead of Chris Nunn, out of bounds.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of play early here from the 2 seniors, Garrett and Chris, on the right side. Let's see if they can exploit and get a ball in for Chen or Luke Capels to capitalize on.
Just over the line, Wayland throw.
So we Wayland throw in deep in Westford Academy zone here. He plays it quick to Chris Nunn. Chris Nunn gets the ball stolen, but he's right there at it.
Great hustle there.
But it will remain a Wayland ball. Another Wayland throw in. Chris Nunn will take it.
Yeah, and coming to this game, Wayland has not lost since their first game against Acton Boxborough, are 5-0-4 since then, while Westford has lost 4 at their last 6.
It's a free kick for Wayland. Chris Nunn plays it in. It goes far. Someone almost got ahead on it, but missed it just by a little bit.
Yeah, great hustle there by Leighton Quinn, able to force for a Wayland throw, kick it off a Westford defender. So Wayland's been in the Westford half all game so far.
Yeah, it looks like they've had the majority of possession. And as you were saying, they're deep in Westford Academy zone already. Now Luke Capels has the ball, tries a shot, gets blocked a little bit. It's ping-ponging around, but Westford Academy take it.
Yeah, you
going
see
up the
Charlie.
field. There's some contact there.
Ball clearing out of bounds. Free goes through.
It's a physical battle. The winger, Westford Academy winger, and right back Garrett Spooner.
Crowd didn't like that challenge there. Garrett toppled to the floor, but able to get back up. That's always good. Now Wayland will get a free kick on the offsides call.
Junior Charlie Johnson will take this free kick. Kicks it up the right sideline, but it goes a little skewed, and it goes out on the right side for a Westford Academy throw-in.
A little bit of push in the back there by Garrett, able to get away with it. Now Wayland on the offensive.
It's senior Ryan McDonald has the ball. He plays a through ball a little too far, and Westford Academy goalie scoops that up.
Yeah, it looks like the Westford goalie's playing it short for the most part here. Good tackle there.
Now, Luke Caples has it in the middle. He plays a through ball. Almost an opportunity for Wayland, but their goalie's able to close that one out. That was Johnny Golden who almost had that.
Yeah, off the top of my head, that's 4 or 5 chances here for Wayland. Good chances in the box. That's a great sign, a bad sign for Westford.
That's another stolen ball. Played a through ball to Jackson Dressens, but a little long. Their goalie is certainly getting a lot of action so far. If I had to put my money on a team right now, I would definitely choose Wayland, given their record and how they look so far. But now Westford is attacking in the Wayland zone, but it'll be a Wayland throw-in.
Yeah, it looks like senior Garrett Spooner will take the throw here. As you said, Andrew, Wayland looking really comfortable here. Winning tackles. Look like they're hustling a little more than Westford so far as Westford kicks it out.
Senior Garrett Spooner take a throw in deep in their own in the Westford zone here. Plays it in. Chris Nunn, senior, takes a shot, but it's directly at the goalkeeper. Easy work.
Yeah, Nunn is, Wayland's ace, I guess you could say. He's a brilliant striker. Scored some goals this year, I believe, and he had an absolutely stunning free kick in the Kicks for Cancer game against Bedford. So he has tremendous skill and put one on target there. Just wasn't able to get it past the goalie. But that, as the ball goes out of bounds for a Wayland goal kick, this is Wayland's half so far. Let's see if Westford can change that.
As you were saying, Chris Nunn, he is their striker. He has 3 goals this season, 1 assist. He has the most goals on the season for Wayland. He's definitely their main goal scorer, I would say. Now, junior Leighton Quinn tries to play it up to Johnny Golden. Actually, Miguel Caspuga, but it goes out of bounds. Westford Academy throw-in.
7 minutes into the first half.
Yeah, and as it is senior night, let's see if we get, some more senior-heavy play, even for some players that don't get as much playing time during the season, just so they get the recognition. Let's see if Coach Gavron elects to do that.
Mm-hmm. I think it is typical that seniors do get a little more playing time on their big night. And we are seeing that so far. Lots of seniors out in the field right now for Wayland.
Yeah, and to go along, the crowd is packing up here in Wayland. Everyone wants to see this big prime time, I guess you could say, matchup here. One of the few night games for Wayland varsity soccer.
Yeah, we certainly have a lot of Wayland fans now coming. Be a goal kick for Wayland right now.
Yeah, and a substitution there. Looks like Caples and Nunn will come off. And like we talked about, senior Andrew Zhao comes onto the field.
Mm-hmm. It's like he's playing winger, which is a bit of a new position for him. I think he did play right back for most of the season.
And you see sophomore Sanji as well. I believe he was the other substitution. Came in for Caples there, so.
Santos, he is a sophomore, but he plays like a upperclassman. He's very technically skilled, elusive, and quick. And he is a main creative presence for Wayland. Now here's Zhao. Kicks it, but he deflects off a Westford player. It's another throw-in for Wayland, Westford Academy zone. Senior Garrett Spooner taking this one. Plays it to Chris Nunn. Chris Nunn in a tight space. Plays to Andrew Zhao. Back to Spooner. And it gets cleared away by Westford Academy. Now Westford Academy looks to counterattack here. But junior Leighton Quinn intercepts that ball. It's a good play from Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn is, we talked about Johnson and McDonald, but Quinn is one of the centerpieces of this defense.
Yeah, I
as
mean,
an
he was
outside
out
back.
early, but he's looked strong since returning from his shin injury. He's gained the starting role, and he's played 90 minutes almost every game. Shows how Coach Gavron really likes him and trusts him in the defensive position.
Yeah, Westford wasn't able to get much in the Wayland half early, but they've been in the offensive a little more here. Let's see if Wayland can stop that and get back on the front foot as Zhao has it on the left side.
Zhao plays it to Dressens, and it'll be a Wayland throw-in. Spooner will take this one. Spooner plays it up to Zhao. Zhao tries to play a ball through, but it takes a little contact and it goes off Westford player.
Yeah, you see Charlie Johnson, junior Charlie Johnson with a header there. He's, they always keep him in on, you can look at goal kicks. It looks like he's always the first one getting his head on the ball. As a tall presence in the middle of that defense. I know Coach Gavron probably loves that.
Yeah, I think that's the main reason why Wayland's defense has been so good this season.
That's a foul. Westford Academy on free kick.
That was on number 17 for Westford, Evan Stowell, who is a senior, who drew that foul, and Westford will get maybe their first free kick in recent memory at least, with exactly 29 minutes left in the first half.
You are watching Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland Warriors against Westford Academy Grey Ghosts. I'm Andrew Hebert, and alongside me is Aditya Welling. And we have a free kick for Westford here. It gets intercepted by Chris Nunn. And a slide tackle. The Westford player goes out of bounds off Westford. It's a Wayland throw-in.
Yeah, it looks like the crowd didn't like that one, but that was a beautiful tackle by Westford there. By the Westford.
Yeah, that was clean.
That was a striker, so a clean tackle. Wayland will get the free throw, or the free kick, I guess, from McDonald, who has a massive leg, boots it upfield.
Great goes throw.
Now Westford Academy has the ball. Shoots, and it's over the crossbar. It's a good shot.
Yeah, great shot there. A little high, but I believe that's their first shot on goal of this game.
Promising for Westford.
Crawford taking his time to set up this goal kick. Everyone on this back line, including Crawford with Johnson and McDonald, they all are able to boot the ball upfield, which is able to jumpstart that Wayland attack.
Now Westford Academy has it down the wing. They play a ball in. Striker gets cleared away by Charlie Johnson. And now it's deep in their own corner. That's a Westford Academy throw-in.
Cleared out by the Warriors. Westford Academy throw.
Quickly played in. Ben Chen makes it almost a goal-saving stop there. He was the last line of defense before the goalie.
Cleared out of bounds.
Yeah, and we talk about the centerpiece of the defense. In my opinion, the centerpiece of the whole team is Ben Chen. He's a senior captain. He's probably the leader of this team. I think if you poll the team, they'd pick Ben Chen as their leader, both on the field and off. And he just makes play after play in big moments.
Yes. Westford Academy making some nice passes here. They're moving quickly now. Looking a little better than they did at the beginning of the game. But sophomore Sanji Santos makes a smart defensive play, and now Wayland looking to counterattack here. Miguel Caspuga plays a beautiful ball. Jackson Dressens. He has it in the right corner. Crosses it in. Cleared away by a Westford Academy defender. But Wayland get it back. Now Chris Nunn has it on the right wing. He gets by a defender. Nice move from him. He tries to play it in, but it gets blocked. It was good play from the Westford defender there.
Yeah, that's number 14 for Westford.
Christopher Sell, sophomore for Westford there. But now Wayland has it back. Ball. Jackson Dressens holding it up. Tries to play a through ball.
Too far for none.
Yeah. Be a Westford goal kick.
Yeah, and it looks like another sub here. And I think that's another senior.
Is that James
James
Grillo
coming on. So yeah, like we expected, some more senior play here, and well deserved for these seniors. So James Grillo will come on for Jackson Dresens.
James Grillo coming into the game for the Warriors.
I think that's one of his rare appearances this season. Grillo usually doesn't get a ton of minutes, but it's good to see him. He's playing striker here. See if he can put one in the back of the net for Wayland. Now a slide tackle in the midfield from Miguel Caspuga.
Yeah, to be honest, Andrew, I didn't see much there in terms of a foul. I think he got mostly ball, but the ref obviously has a better angle than us, so.
Yeah, he looked a little upset with it too. Game goes on. Now Westford play it up. Luke Capel's there.
Playing physical here.
That's a good play from him. He gained possession for Wayland. Now Wayland are moving up the field. Christopher Nunn has it. Plays it back to Santos, but he gets knocked to the ground.
Yeah,
now
number
Westford
16 here for Westford has made a lot of runs. Lucas Albuquerque, who is also a sophomore. So Westford has some sophomores making plays here. As Johnson with a nice clear out. Grillo gives it back to Caples.
Caples plays it to Leighton Quinn on the left back. Quinn dribbles up the left side. Tries to get around a defender. And it will be a Wayland throw-in.
Yeah, after it was uneven on Wayland's side in the first 5 or so minutes, Westford's evened it up here. A lot of, I'd say, maybe 50-50 possession, if I'd have to guess, or at least around that. So let's see if Wayland can reassert that dominance. The probably best way to do that is to get one by the Westford keeper here before the half ends with 24 minutes left.
Luke Caples takes this free kick. He plays it in deep. And that's Westford's goalie comes out, stops it, but it's offsides before that. Westford's goalie is Tom Cohen. He is a senior as well. He's looked pretty sharp so far. Westford plays it up. Garrett Spooner intercepts it, plays it to Chris Nunn on the right side. Chris Nunn looking. He plays a through ball. That's a nice. Oh, Miguel Caspuga almost got to that. But it was just a little too far. Wayland's looking good though.
Yeah, crowd wanted a foul there and they'll get it. That was a push in the back by number 7, Ryan DiPietro, who is a senior on Ben Shen. And that'll give Ryan McDonald a chance to maybe put one in the box. Give Wayland a good chance here.
You saw what Chris Nunn did on that last play there. He played a beautiful through ball, almost resulted in a goal. That's what he does for Wayland. Now McDonald chips it in. And a Westford Academy defender heads that away. A Westford Academy looking to attack. But it's a bit of an Ari pass, and it goes out of bounds for Wayland thrown.
Yeah, Spooner checking with the ref. Backing up here. And looks like he'll play to Nunn.
Nunn tries to do a back heel, but it does not work. And Westford Academy have the ball in the midfield, taken away by Luke Caples. Luke Caples is looking good so far. Very physical, and he's taking those balls away.
And we didn't notice it on substitution, but it looks like Ryan Prince has come into the game. Number 20, you can see him on the left side, just tried to make a play on the ball. So that's another new face. Maybe not a new face because he plays a lot of minutes usually, but he'll come into the game rather late, maybe because of the changed lineups for senior night. But
now here's Westford Academy looking through. They have a guy almost on net, but unfortunately it is off. Actually, no, it's just a little too far for Westford, and Jake Crawford will scoop that up. Another somewhat good opportunity for Westford. They are getting better opportunities than they did at the beginning of the game. It's a striker, number 17, Evan Stowell. He's looking very involved so far. Now a throw-in. Tussle for the ball, and it'll be on a Wayland throw-in. Almost halfway through this half. Still deadlocked, 0-0.
Yeah, and as we talk about, Wayland's a defensive team, so have a lot of low-scoring games. I know they just won 3-0 against Boston Latin, but for the most part, it's 1-0, 1-1. games like that. So Wayland's not uncomfortable here, but Westford might be. So let's see which one is able to prevail here.
Nice ball. Cleared on down by Westford Academy.
Yeah. A corner kick for Wayland now.
That was a good ball by junior Charlie Johnson. Garrett almost got there, but good play by number 8, who's currently playing left back, Dayan Berneath, who is a junior, able to clear it out, which will give Luke Caples the chance to take a corner. He has Ryan Prince short. Let's see if he takes that option. He does.
Yep. Ryan Prince plays the ball in, headed away. So close from Wayland there.
It looks like a hand or not.
Some sort of foul
Confusion
going
on the field, and I guess offsides is the call.
Almost the goal from Wayland. It looked like a Westford Academy player got their head on it, but not only slightly, and deflected it. And then a Wayland player was able to head it in, but it was just a little too high. I think it went off the crossbar.
Post, yeah.
Yeah, very close from Wayland though.
Looked to my angle at least that it might have been a handball, but it was a.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of hard to see. A lot of players were in there.
Yeah. Now Wayland will try to build up from the back. Beautiful header there by Sanji. Prince Dresden will try to get there, and he won't. Good positioning there by number 20, Tom Cohen, senior goalie.
That was a good header from Sanji Santos to create that opportunity. Hit off the back of his head. Very good play from him. Here's Luke Caples in the middle, playing out wide to Leighton Quinn. Leighton Quinn tries to play up the wing, doesn't get there. As you were saying, Aditya, I mean, Wayland have only total goals on the season, 19. They've scored 14, let in 5. But I mean, they played 10 games, 19 total goals. That's less than 2 goals a game, as you were saying. Usually these games are not super high scoring, so 1 goal can make all the difference.
Yeah, on the flip side, Westford, 32 total goals, 16 for, 16 against. And that's in, 11 games, so that's almost 3 goals a match, so almost a full goal difference.
Yeah, that's interesting to see. Now Jackson Dressens plays it in, but their goalie takes care of that. Yeah, and I mean, I think you see why those goal differentials exist in the play styles. Wayland is a little bit more conservative, more defensive. Westford Academy more free-flowing and attacking-minded. And that's resulting when you see Westford Academy has more goals for, but also more goals against.
Yeah, but, you know, let's not sell Wayland short here. Only 2 goals less than Westford, so.
I know.
Obviously with 4 less losses. So
yeah,
I think, you know, Wayland's strategy, or maybe we could just give it up to the players, seems to be working better than Westford so far. But so far tonight, strategies are interlocked with less than 18 to play in the half. In the first half, it is a 0-0 tie.
You are watching Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland Warriors against Westford Academy Grey Ghosts. I'm Andrew Hebert. Alongside me is Aditya Welling. And it's a 0-0 game. Charlie Johnson tries to play it up. Gets taken away by a Westford Academy player. It's a foul.
Yeah, and that's number 19 for Westford, who is Tejas Kurva, who is a senior.
He's the captain as well of this team.
And taking the kick will be sophomore Christopher Sell, number 14.
Set, plays it up. Deep ball. It's a great kick from him. Just over the head of everybody. And Jake Crawford picks that up. Crawford punts it into the midfield. Ping-ponging around off different players. And Wayland takes control of this, but that lost. And that is Alfonso Ribeiro there, who's now coming to the game as a left winger. He is a senior, as you're saying. Seniors are getting some minutes here.
Throw in for Wayland here. And it looks like Coach Gavron is arguing with the ref. Maybe it's because of a substitution that has been made. I think that's Jonathan Zhang, who's a senior, is coming off for Ben Chen. Ben Shen looks to be going to the trainer. He's had an injury history, so obviously we hope everything's good there. But
yeah, I don't think it looks too serious for Chen. Hopefully he can return to the game. But it is something to keep an eye on. Well, Zhang is in the game now. He is a senior. He has not seen much action this year, but he is now in the game playing center defensive mid for Wayland. Wayland with a throw in on the left side. They play it back to Ryan McDonald. Ryan McDonald plays a deep through ball and gets to Ryan Prince. Prince lets it by him a little. Now he's in the deep right corner. Tries to make a move. But good play from Westford Academy. Draws the foul.
Yeah, it's number 8 there, Dayon Berneath, who's a junior. Some good footwork, able to almost get by Prince, force Prince to foul him. Now, sophomore Evan Stowell, or Christopher Stowell, I should say, will take the kick deep in Westford territory. It's a boomer out to midfield.
It's Ryan McDonald. Hits the ball away. And now Alfonso Alvarez Rivero has the ball. Westford Academy takes it away. Goes out of bounds. Seems to be controversy with the ball boys.
Yeah, it looks like Alfonso will come off for Miguel, and Caples will come off as well. I don't know who came on for him, however. Might have been Dresden's coming back into the game. But, so Miguel, who I don't know if he's had any action so far today, but nonetheless, he is a sophomore.
Now Ben Shen is walking away from the trainer and looks to maybe be coming back into the game here. Westford Academy goalie scoops up a header. Still 0-0 for Wayland and Westford Academy.
Just under 14 left to play in the first half, and, you know, locked in a stalemate here. A little bit of confusion of where the ball was for a Westford defender, but you can tell both teams would love to get a goal here for momentum's sake as Sanji comes out. I believe that's
Chen coming back on.
Chen coming back on, yeah. So
good to see him back in the game.
Yeah, no doubt. And
now Zhang has the ball. He stayed in the game. Plays out to Spooner. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Wayland throw-in.
Yeah, it's number 2 with the shiny green cleats there for Westford. Number 2 is Owen Marquisic, who is a sophomore, as Nunn takes control. And looks like Wayland will pass around the back. Johnson to McDonald.
Johnson and McDonald have been pretty solid and steady so far. They're not facing a ton of pressure from Westford. They're kind of doing their own thing back there. Content to pass it around, play from the back here. Now Johnson has the ball. He dribbles up a little bit. Plays a deep through ball. And it's just a little off.
Yeah, looks like that was deflected by Spooner, who's arguing it, but it'll end up as a goal kick.
Looked to me like it was off Westford Academy and should have been a corner kick. So did the Wayland players agree.
Yeah. But, yeah, talking about that back line, you know, Johnson, who's a junior, as we talked about, who's a great defender for them, has a little more responsibility than a lot of defenders because of his height. I think the Gavron likes to put him up for set pieces in opponent's territory for headers and stuff like that. So he has to run back. We saw that a couple times, but he has tremendous stamina and speed, so he's able to get back in time if the opponents are on a counterattack. So just great defense all around for Wayland, like we've talked about all game, and a shot there goes through the uprights.
That ball will be over.
And I believe that was by Chris Nunn.
Way over the net, I think, yeah. But we know what he can do from those deep shots, as you were saying. When the game started, he did have a goal from basically that distance from a free kick.
Yeah, and a sizable substitution coming in for Wayland. I think that's Caples senior James Grillo, who we've seen a little of tonight, as Nunn. No foul there. As well as Sanji will
nice
come
play
up
from
to
Ryan
the
Prince there. Wayland has a counter-attacking opportunity. Prince is out on the edge of the box. He takes a shot. Oh, barely saved by Westford Academy goalie. That's a great save from Westford
beautiful
Academy.
shot there by Ryan Prince that around the 20-yard line, way outside, but he has that kind of range, and he almost hit that. There's a good deflection there, as he will now come out, as will Jonathan Zhang, senior, as well as Jackson Dresden's another senior.
Now, I think that's Sandy Santos, James Grillo, and Luke Caples will come on. Now it's a corner for Wayland. Nunn plays it in. A little too far. Now Santos plays it back in. Westford Academy are able to get it away from danger.
Capel tried to make a hero tackle there, just wasn't able to get on it. Wayland regains control.
Let's talk about that almost goal there from Ryan Prince. He had the ball in midfield. He made a driving run. None of the Westford Academy's players really stepped up, and he took a shot from about the 25-yard line, 7 yards outside the 18-yard box. And it was a very good shot, top left corner. But goalkeeper Tom Cohen for Westford was able to make a tough save. But Wayland getting some good opportunities. But now's the time to put one in the back of the net.
Yeah, obviously, and Prince is a junior who gets a lot of playing time but has no goals or assists this season, so I think he was trying to finally add to that. But a great player, no doubt, and a great shot. Needed a great save from number 20, the senior goalie Tom Cohen for Westford Academy.
Well defended. Cleared out by Westford Academy. Wayland throw.
Now it's a Wayland throw in. They throw it in deep into the box. And it gets headed out by a Westford Academy player. Now Westford. Not looking good from Westford here. Wayland has had the ball in their box for an extended period of time. Santos has the ball, plays it back to Johnson. Johnson doesn't know what to do, he's in trouble. Tries to play a ball up. Chris Nunn gains control of it. Now Spooner has it on the edge of the box. He plays the ball in, and it gets headed out by James Grillo.
And another substitution coming on, I think that's Andrew Zhao, senior Andrew Zhao, coming on for Miguel, who, as we talked about, is a sophomore. So, as we expected, a lot of senior action here. Some players, some seniors who don't get many minutes during the normal season are getting their shine, well-deserved here tonight. And, you love to see that.
Now Wayland playing around the back. Spooner has it on the right. Sanji Santos tries to make a move, gets the ball taken away.
A lot of contact there.
That's Ryan DiPietro who took the ball away.
Yeah, Sanji was held by two players there. No call.
Yeah. Now Westford Academy has had the ball in Wayland's zone for a little bit. 7.5 minutes left to go in this half. This is Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage. Wayland Warriors against Westford Academy. Greg Gose. I'm Andrew Hebert. Alongside me is Aditya Welling. Now Spooner heads that away, but Westford Academy gets it back. Bounces around. Offsides by Westford Academy.
Yeah, and this is just more evidence, you wonder why Wayland's defense has only given up 5 goals all season, and 1 in their last 4, I believe. And it's just sequences like this, they even when they get slightly beat, they're able to recover. It's a beautiful play there by Sanji, who just made some stunning moves here today. Long ball played to Andrew Zhao, I believe.
Now throw in for Wayland. It's Leighton Quinn taking it, and now we have a substitution. That's going to be James Grillo coming off, as well as Christopher Nunn. And
I think that's
Jackson Dressen's coming on.
Yeah, number 19.
Number 18 for Wayland as well.
Who is...
That's Alexander Crawford seeing his first action. He is a freshman, and Crawford gets the head on the ball just over the crossbar.
Just a little over.
Yeah, great header there by Crawford. Almost there. Crawford's brother is in goal for Wayland, Jake Crawford, who is a junior.
And just 30 seconds after he came in the game, took a deep cross, put a head on it, almost put it in the back of the net. Strong start from him.
Yeah, and you know Crawford's a great player when you consider he's the only freshman on this team. So, you know, coaches obviously saw a lot in him to be a varsity player and has gotten some minutes this season. Almost had a goal there.
That's saying something for a freshman to get minutes on varsity. It's very impressive from him. You know, Westford Academy plays it outside, up the left wing. Just deflects off Arush Singh, senior for Westford Academy, out of bounds.
Yeah, Westford, they showed some life, you know, midway through the half, but since then it's been all Wayland once again. Wayland's had a couple chances. Two have gone right over the goal, or one, I should say, off the crossbar, the other one right over the goal in Crawford's header right there. But
yeah, that's right. And now some physical play in the midfield between senior Ben Chen on Wayland and senior Lucas Albuquerque on Westford. Westford Academy has the ball about midfield. I think there needs to be some urgency from Wayland here to get a goal, maybe before the half ends. I mean, this game could very well end 0-0, even if they dominate. I mean, that happened in the first game of the season versus Acton Boxborough. They ended up losing 1-0, despite objectively dominating the game in terms of possession and shots.
yeah, I was just about to say, as Dresens gains control deep in Westford territory, goes out for a Wayland throw in some physical play after that. But this reminds me a lot of the first game of the season that you talked about, Andrew. The Acton Boxborough game, I commentated that with a fellow commentator in Gabe Leikerman, and this looked the exact same way. Hard-fought, physical game. You see some physical play going on here. It was 0-0 for most of the game until Acton Boxborough got one late that was able to make it a 1-0 win for AB. But like we talked about, Wayland hasn't lost since then.
Senior Garrett Spooner makes a nice play on the ball, plays it back to Jake Crawford. Jake Crawford plays it up and headed away by Westford Academy.
Yeah, just about 3.5 left here in the half, and like we talked about, Andrew, there should be a sense of urgency on both sides as Aru Singh, I believe the senior, topples down. And it might be a card here. It looks like it will be a yellow for Sanji. To be honest, Andrew, I didn't see much there for a yellow.
I think it was just a hard foul that happened. Not sure it was deserving of a yellow. I mean, the Westford Academy player was quick to get up.
Yeah, and as soon as that happens, Ryan Prince comes on for Sanji, so...
I think that is a rule where you have to go off for a certain period of time after you get a yellow card. But I'm sure I'll be right back on here.
Yeah, he's had a great game, but that's the first, real action, I guess you could say, the Russ have had tonight. Haven't been very involved, no real fouls called, some cheap ones here and there, but...
These Wayland fans are certainly getting rowdy and into it, I'd say.
Yeah, early on wasn't that packed, but it's been filling up, and, you look across Westford, doesn't exactly have the largest fan section for this game, but
yeah,
obviously it's a little long of a trip, and it's not Westford's senior night tonight. It's Wayland, so Wayland has the crowd they deserve.
Now, in Wayland's zone, Wayland junior Charlie Johnson heads it away, and Mike McDonald clears it back to midfield.
And
it's
number
taken away by
15
Ryan
there,
Prince.
Lucas Albuquerque tried to move, wasn't able to work.
Ooh,
And
nice move
Caples!
from Luke Caples. Nifty.
Wow.
He has good skill, and then he almost gets his head taken off by Brian Prince playing a ball backwards. But Luke Caples looks strong in the midfield here.
Yeah, he's a really physical player. You can see every time he's on the ball, and another move by Caples there. He'll take a shot, and he's feeling himself right now. Luke Caples with a long-distance shot. Two beautiful moves.
He did a spin move on a Westford player, left him in the dust, and then took a shot from pretty deep out, but it went right to the Westford goalie. But, I mean, he's giving Wayland the creative presence they need right now. If he keeps doing this, Wayland could score. But Hassison's over.
Nice attempt, just a little wide.
And Wayland player Alex Crawford hits a shot just a little to the right of the goal. It'll be a Westford Academy goal kick. You're watching Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland Warriors against Westford Academy Grey Ghosts. I'm Andrew Hebert. Alongside me is Alicia Welling, and the half has just ended. A 0-0 game between Wayland and Westford Academy. Wayland has had the majority of the opportunities. We'll see you after the half, in the second half.
Thank you.
The Grey Ghosts are going to start the second half with the kickoff.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland Varsity Soccer. I'm Andrew Hebert. Sitting beside me is Aditya Welling, and we are set for the second half kickoff between the Wayland Warriors and the Westford Academy Grey Ghosts. Wayland loses it in the midfield. Westford has it in their defense. In the game 0-0, Wayland had some opportunities in the first half. They couldn't come through and put one in the back of the net. But they have had the advantage slightly, but they need to have some urgency and score.
Yeah, Capel's on the floor again. He's been physical all game, and like you talked about, 0-0. Wayland looked more dominant, though, as Westford, who are in white, and Wayland, who are in black. Westford has the
Marley
kick here.
Perez Adler, senior, taking that goal, free kick. And Charlie Johnson is right in there, heading it away. Play from him. Stuck in Westford Academy, stuck in the left corner. They get it out of there. Westford Academy try to play it through. Gets taken away. Luke Caples with a nice deflection. Now Miguel Caspuga gets by a couple defenders, tries to play it up. And there's some contact there.
That is looks like a bad injury for
Jackson Dressings will draw the foul.
Warrior free kick.
Aiden Mahoney, I believe, is the one who took the free kick and is the one who got injured there. Looks like he's back up, though. That's a good sign.
Luke Caples taking this free kick. He plays it in. Good ball from him. Ooh, interesting play from the Westford defender there. Looks like he pushed the back of one of Wayland players.
I think he went, on the shoulders of Miguel Caspuga, who...
Ball was going right to him.
Yeah, but it looked like a foul on Wayland was called, and, that's nothing new there, a lot of times.
Westford Academy
team, yeah.
is a free kick deep in their own zone. Play it up, past half field, headed away by Leighton Quinn, junior for Wayland. That's a great play from him.
Yeah, and Quinn was on the far side doing a lot of good work. Now he'll be closer to us, so we can watch him lock down this left side of the defense like he's done all game and really all season. He started off a little injured, but it came back now, and Ryan McDonald pressures a Westford kick out, which will set up a Jake
Aiden
Crawford.
Mahoney again. He's playing midfield, it looks like. He is a senior. He's a junior, actually, for Westford.
Yeah, it looks like Westford only has one striker up right now. Wayland playing a little more attack heavy.
Physical
Foul
play
call there on Caples, and that's fourth or fifth time I can remember Caples being involved in a little bit of I wouldn't say a scuffle, but a physical play. I think that's what Coach Gavron likes about him. He's willing to put his body on the line, not as big as some of the other players in the field, but just as tough. He's made a couple moves, made a couple eye-openers in the first half. Some finesse moves as Johnson with yet another header.
Now Chris Nunn plays the ball up, gets intercepted by Westford. Westford maintains control of it. They try to play down the left sideline, goes out of bounds. We have a throw in. It's Garrett Spooner takes it, but takes it a little too quickly, it looks like, or actually he went forward a little too far on the sideline.
Yeah, this ref has been a little A little unusual in how long he takes to set the throw in.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that before, but Garrett ultimately gets it off, Whalen with control.
Westford Academy takes it away though. Errant pass. Ball bouncing around here. Both teams losing it. But Whalen ultimately gets it back. Now Sanji Santos fakes a cross. Nice pass there. Luke Caples tries to play it in. Gets intercepted.
Nice ball movement, cleared out by the
Yeah, and that's really the story of the game, if you ask me. Whalen being dominant, making some nice movements into almost the Westford box, and then just one play going wrong and not being able to capitalize. But I think that bodes well in the end for Wayland, because it means that they'll have a good chance to finally get one in before this game ends, as a foul, I believe, is called on Leighton Quinn. He's upset with it. Looked like some physical play on both sides, though. I think that's McDonald who's also arguing. A little contact.
Yeah, they didn't look too happy with that call.
Nonetheless, that's when Mahoney, who has drawn a couple Wayland fouls
Now,
so far, number 15.
Marley Perez Adler will take this free kick.
Senior
in
for
Wayland's zone.
Westford.
He plays it in. High, deep ball.
Looper in the middle.
Some scuffling in the box. He gets played away by Wayland. It's a good play from Wayland there. Now pressure from Wayland.
That's a
good
beautiful
play.
touch there by number 8, Dayon Bernice.
He's
A
out
solid
to
game.
get the danger away. Now Westford Academy has it on the right sideline. Look to play it up. Great play from Miguel Caspuga. Goes out of bounds. Westford Academy throwing.
Yeah, Caspuga, you know, we haven't said his name much because of a little lineup change, because seniors are getting more minutes, but he's one of those high energy guys. That's why Coach Gavron likes to play him so much. And you can see that again there.
Westford Academy still has possession though. They have looked to have a bit more possession in the last 5 minutes. But they haven't been able to really penetrate deep into Wayland's zone.
Yeah, just under 34 to go, so 6-ish minutes gone in this second half, and a sub will come on. I believe that's Alfonso, a senior, getting some more minutes tonight. Comes in for Chris Nunn, who's a regular on the Wayland field. So he'll come in on the right side.
Wayland fans are chanting something.
Yeah, this Wayland crowd, always up for it. You know, they never come with low energy, and I know the team loves that.
Best fans in the DCL, they say.
No doubt there. And
Westwood Academy will have a throw in out midfield.
in case you weren't with us in the first half, this is senior night for Wayland, so energy in the crowd for the seniors who have put in hard work here, whether they've been on varsity for 1 or all 4 years, as a foul is called there.
It's a great play from Charlie Johnson Jr. for Wayland. But it was on Westford Academy. The foul was on Westford Academy.
Yeah, ref pointed the
Charlie
spot.
Johnson had a good
McDonald will
play.
take the kick, but as I was talking about, ceremony was before the game started, which is unusual. Usually it's at halftime, but nice little ceremony to recognize players, as a bad touch there by Mahoney will give Leighton Quinn a chance to take a free throw in Westford territory. But
Leighton Quinn on the left sideline. Just looking for options. Wayland really need to. They haven't had a ton of opportunities this half. They need to start pressing. And that's
Beautiful
a deep
ball
from Ryan McDonald. Oh, Alfonso Alvarez Ribeiro can't quite get to it.
gets right back up. That's great hustle there. Almost got to it, but goalkeeper Tom Cohen, a senior, number 1 tonight, was able
He's looked
to get to it
strong.
first.
So strong this game. Hasn't let anything past him, obviously, but also when he's coming out of his box to get those balls. So looks sharp and confident. Now Wayland trying to make something happen. They have the ball in the right wing. Alfonso plays it in. Ooh, headed away by Westford Academy. if that defender didn't head it away, Miguel Caspuga would have had an open chance to get a
Yeah,
on it.
McDonald plays it up. He'll try to find Fonzo again. This time he might have him, and he puts it in, but I think it was Miguel who was trying to get on the other end of that, wasn't able to. But
second great ball from Ryan McDonald, played from almost half field
yeah, he
to the
has
other
a
side of the field.
massive flag. Everyone knows that. And should mention number 20, you see him right now on the near side of the field. Ryan Prince has come in as Westford will look to get 2 subs in on the far side of the field as well.
2 subs coming in for the Grey Ghosts.
Yeah, I believe that is number 2, Owen Markisic, as well as number 5, Aiden Mahoney will come off. So Markisic on, and that'll be a sub for Wayland as well as Chris Nunn comes on for Miguel, who had a nice little spurt there for Wayland.
Throw in deep into Wayland territory. Hard contact.
That's some extracurricular
Johnson.
stuff there. Wayland crowd not happy with it, but Johnson, of course, gets right back up. He's not going to complain.
Now, Westford Academy has it in the edge of the box, takes a shot right of the goalpost. It's on the ground. Wasn't too much danger for Jake Crawford.
Yeah, that's one of the few shots I can remember Westford actually getting.
Yeah.
That one obviously wasn't on target, but not a bad one at all. Crawford didn't have to worry about it though, and he'll set up, take his time on this goal kick. We're right under 30 minutes to go in this one.
This is Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland Warriors against Westford Academy Grey Ghosts. I'm Andrew Hebert, alongside it's Adito Welling. Now Westford has it in the box. They take a shot, goes wide of the net again, but they have had possession and opportunities in Wayland's zone now. That's 2 shots.
Yeah, it's senior Tejas Kudva, number 19, who wasn't able to get it on target, but there was a little bit of a ping-pong game there going on in the Wayland territory before that one went out. And Crawford plays it short to McDonald, who looked to get it upfield, and that's exactly what he does.
Sanjay Santos plays a header, trying to get Jackson Dressens over the top, but gets cleared away by Westford Academy defender.
Yeah, number 12, Aiden Stafford, senior, wasn't able to get a good touch on it, and Dressens with some space will now play it back to Prince, who
Prince gives it
plays
away.
it to
It's
no
a tough
one.
pass from him. Looks like a bit of a miscommunication between him and Sanjay Santos. But nevertheless, Wayland retained possession. Ryan McDonald makes a nifty move, gets a throw in for Wayland. It's Leighton Quinn taking it.
Yeah, Quinn trying to push it up the field. He'll get it to Dressens, who keeps control. And Nunn will get to it, and that should be a foul. And crowd is worked up about it, and it's a yellow, well-deserved there for the Westford defender. Nunn able to draw one, and he'll try to take it quickly. But
gets called back.
yeah, it's called back there, I think. Yeah, I think.
He had a through ball played to him.
He'll get
and
another one there.
It was both Chris Nunn and a Westford Academy defender were running at it. He poked it ahead just before a Westford Academy player got to it. And in the process, the defender kicked his legs out.
Number
There's a yellow
14,
card
Christopher
on him.
Sell, the sophomore, I believe is the one who got the yellow card. He'll sub out for a minute here. And they'll have to retake it, which actually is a good thing considering Nunn was unable to score on that quick kick.
Now the ball is placed
Looks like
a
it's
few yards
indirect.
behind the 18-yard box, all the way on the left side.
Yeah, and it should be noted in a previous game against Bedford, a Kicks for Kents game, Nunn had a beautiful free kick goal. This one from a different angle. It'll be Leighton Quinn who takes it, plays into the box.
And it's a goal! It's Alfonso Alvarez Ribeiro. Gets the header to put Wayland up 1-0 in this game.
That is a beautiful goal there. Beautiful ball by Leighton Quinn. A header in. I believe that might have been Ryan McDonald.
Yeah, that's
And
Ryan
they're hyping up
McDonald.
the crowd now. This place is going insane.
Leighton Quinn, as you said, played the ball deep.
Alfonso Ribeiro was the header there, I believe, for the goal.
Yeah, as you're saying, Leighton Quinn plays that ball deep into the box, and senior Ryan McDonald gets a header on it. He plays it back towards the middle, where He was waiting
Goal by number
wide open in
26,
the middle.
Alfonso Alvarez-Rivero.
Now Westford Academy looking to get it right back.
Ball kicked out of bounds.
That's Alfonso Alvarez-Rivero's first goal of the season for Wayland.
Yeah,
and
he's
comes
getting
on senior night.
Yeah, getting some minutes here on senior night, and he makes them worthwhile. Wayland 1, Westford nothing. Right below 27 to go in the half. And Andrew, we talk about this all game. Wayland is very comfortable in these games, and they just showed that once again. 0-0 tie, and a nifty move there. Goes out of bounds. I believe that was
special moment
Alfonso
for
again.
Alfonso, as might be his only goal of the season, but it comes at a good time for Wayland.
Yeah, and that's one of those memories that he'll always remember. Senior night goal in front of a packed house here.
Now it's Wayland throw in, in his own.
Warrior throw. Got a couple subs coming in for the Warriors.
26 to go in this game. And I think it is it is 26. Fonzo, the goal scorer, who comes off, as will Sanji Santos and Chris Nunn. So big parts of the Wayland attack come off here. Coming on is
Ryan Prince.
Yeah, I believe Prince was already on. I think it's Miguel who comes back in. On the far side
Alex
of the field.
Crawford
yeah,
on
Alex
the right
Crawford, who's the only freshman, as we talked about on this team. And I think the other addition was...
Now physical play on the right sideline. It's Garrett Spooner takes a foul. It's going to be a Wayland free kick.
Yeah, and Wayland, we sensed they were in control this whole game, and they really were. They were just not able to get one in. Now they got one in, and let's see if the floodgates have opened or if Westford is able to equalize here and make this one a little more interesting, as the clock will strike 8 o'clock on this breezy night here in Wayland.
Miguel Caspuga gets a free kick, heads it, tries to play it up, but goes too far, goes to the Westford goalie, Tom Cohen. Now it'll be interesting to see how Wayland changes their play style, if they're content to sit back and try to keep the score 1-0, defend for all they got, and take the win, or are they going to keep pressing, try to get that second goal, because there is 25 minutes left in this half, plenty of time for Westford Academy to get a quick goal.
Yeah, we talk about Wayland being a conservative team, but my guess is that there's physical play there by number 7, Ryan DiPietro, senior, along with Wayland senior, Ryan McDonald. My guess is Wayland will keep on the attack and try to put this one away before Westford blinks. So
just had a foul there on Wayland. Ryan McDonald was a little physical there. Some disagreements on both sides. And now Westford Academy player plays the ball deep up. Charlie Johnson heads that away. It's a good play from him. Again, he's winning those headers. Now Luke Caples plays a through ball. Tries to get out.
And that's Crawford.
Ooh, takes it a little high.
Crawford with a shot, just a little wide.
A little high, but he had one in the first half that I think a lot of us thought might have gone in. Hasn't played much here tonight, as Westford makes a big substitution there. But
Tom Cohen will take this goal kick.
Yeah.
Actually,
No, I believe it's
defender
actually number 5, Aiden Mahoney, Jr. Ends up taking it. McDonald plays it back to Jake Crawford as Wayland settles. Right about 23 to go in this matchup.
You're watching Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland Warriors against Westford Academy Grey Ghosts. I'm Andrew Hubert. Alongside me is Aditya Welling. Now Wayland have the ball in their own zone. They are kind of looking a little more relaxed here, a little more conservative. But
That's a great ball there by Charlie Johnson.
Plays it up to Garrett Spooner. Garrett Spooner plays it in the middle to Miguel Caspuga. Miguel Caspuga is an edge box. He takes a shot, gets deflected directly into Tom Cohen's hands.
Yeah, you can tell he has confidence there, taking one right out the edge of the box. And that one, if not deflected, who knows where that goes. He had some wind up on that shot, but Wayland will get control and a foul. So Wayland free kick at around the 30-yard line. Wayland up 1-0.
It's Luke
Trying to put
Caples
this one
taking it.
away.
He looks to be the set piece taker for Wayland, usually. It's on the very right side of the field. Just going to cross it in. And he does. And he gets headed away by Westford Academy defender. Leighton Quinn tries to take a volley to play it back in, but it goes off his foot the wrong way. It'll be a Westford Academy goal kick. Now we have a substitution. That's Sandy Santos coming on, and I'm not sure exactly who came off for Wayland. Now Westford Academy has the ball on the right side. Nice move from Westford Academy player. Number 4, he plays it up, but it's a little too far. Ryan McDonald takes care of it.
Yeah, and on the note, I think it might have been Jackson Dresden who came off for Santos, who played most of the game in midfield. Looks like he'll be striker now for Wayland.
Yeah, that's right. Wayland have a throw in deep in their own zone.
And right around 21 to go. Wayland up 1-0. And, you know, Coach Gavin has to be happy with his team's performance here. You know, we don't know how the playoffs will shake up. We don't know how close they are, but
Yeah.
this has to be a good showing for his team. Gritty, if they're able to hold on, obviously, still a lot of time, but gritty, hard-fought game so far. Wayland's able to have the lead relatively late.
And Westford Academy get a ball in the middle, but get it taken away by senior Ryan McDonald.
Yeah, and it just looks like every time Westford has something going, Wayland just snuffs it out before they're able to get anything real, any real opportunities.
Yeah, doesn't look like Westford Academy is gonna equalize based on things right now. But now Westford Academy takes a shot at the edge of the box, gets blocked by Luke Caples, but they still have it. But Leighton Quinn plays it away. I mean, Wayland's defense is a brick wall. They try to take a shot, but it gets blocked again and again. Now they have it again on the edge of the box, again blocked.
Yeah, like we talked about, 5 goals allowed in the whole season. You know, hasn't lost since their first game against AB, and that was only a 1-0 loss to begin with. A lot like this game, where AB had a goal late, and they've only let in 1 goal in their last 4 games. So that just tells you all you need to know. Going against a Westford team that 16-4, 16 against, so they can score, but you know they have 5 losses on the season compared to Wayland's only 1. So
Wayland could, I mean, their team's looking really strong. They could go into the playoffs and make a deep run. Like 2014, 2016, and 2018, David Gavron, the head coach, led his team to this championships, Division III championships, and he won. So he's had great success with Wayland, and this team has looked strong, so maybe he can get another title.
yeah, state championships of Wayland 3 in 5 years. That's just unprecedented. Obviously, Coach Gavin a big part of that.
Yes.
And I believe there are 2, maybe 3, or maybe just 1 player on this team who was on that 2018 run. I believe Ben Chen was as a freshman. Not exactly sure about that.
Yeah.
But to my knowledge, he was a freshman varsity player. I don't know how much time he got, but there's playoff experience on this team.
Yeah, that's for sure.
As
And,
Jackson Dresden comes on.
I think a lot of what you're saying has to do with Coach Gavron's mindset and just the values he instills in his players. He stresses fitness a lot. Wayland is constantly a fit team. I don't see them being fatigued out here. He also stresses academic performance. He wants his players to sit in the front of the class. He wants to succeed in school. You know, it's not only a soccer program to him. You know, he wants to make all these aspects of these boys' lives into you know, things that'll make them better players.
Yeah, better players and better people, like you talked about. He really emphasized the student part of student athlete, and you know that's what you love to see from a coach. As Westford trying to build on an attack, and he has a chance, and it is a goal, an equalizer.
And that is Owen Markasik from Westford Academy. He's a sophomore. He put that in the back of the net.
And that play was really, started by number 4, Roman Municiello, who had the assist he just knifed his way through the Wayland defense.
Yeah, I mean, that was all him.
Yeah,
almost.
gave an assist, an easy, I shouldn't say easy, but a finish there.
Yeah,
And
dribbled from
that's
the-
number 6, actually, I believe. That's Ethan O'Connor.
Goal was by number
Yes,
6.
that's correct.
Yeah,
Ethan
so
O'Connor.
he's able to equalize, and it's a whole new game. Under 17 to go. It is a 1-1 matchup here in Wayland. And Andrew, how do you think Wayland's going to be able to respond to that?
I mean, it's definitely a blow for them after they have scored first and they were dominating for most of the game. But I think this team, they don't quit. They'll still fight till the end. And I mean, I definitely don't see it out of the question that Wayland is able to put one back in the net. Or maybe even Westford can get the equalizer. There's still plenty of time left, 16.5 minutes left to go. This game is far from over.
Yeah, we talked about move by Fonzo. Looks like he was out of bounds. I didn't see that there, but we talked about Wayland looking like they were relaxed a little bit as Westford subs come on. Looks like the goal scorer will come off. But we talked about how Wayland looked a little relaxed on defense, and that just shows how 10 seconds of relaxed play can lead to a goal for the other team, especially in high-level high school varsity soccer.
Yeah,
Wayland learned that the
It's
hard
just a
way.
lapse of attention from the Wayland defense. I mean,
And-
that guy who scored the goal, he's wide open
Yeah,
on the
Ethan
left side of the
O'Connor.
box. They let number 4 Roman Municello drive through their defense and then lay it off the last second for an easy goal.
Yeah, and we should talk about in a tie game here, just under 16. Wales is no stranger to ties. They have 4 on the season. That's twice as many as Westford, who have 2. So, it's definitely not out of the question that this game will end as it sits right now, which, obviously a tie isn't a loss, but it definitely isn't a win either. I know these Wayland players on a senior night, no less, want to come out of here with a W, and they'll need to score another one to get that.
Now Luke Caples takes it away in the middle of the field. He plays it up to Chris Nunn. Chris Nunn kicks it ahead of him, tries to get around the Westford Academy player.
A lot of
And there's a lot of
contact there,
contact.
and looks like the ref will give it to Wayland. Didn't have the best angle on that on the far side of the field, but, obviously the home crowd loves it.
Under 15 left in the game.
And just under 15 to go as the Wayland patented student crowd, you can't do that shout, starts. And
I think they chant that every time as a foul
yeah,
against Wayland. But this is a dangerous free kick. Chris Nunn plays this in. And almost headed in. But the Wayland Westford Academy goalkeeper punches it
Fonzo
out.
tried to get a second there, but just wasn't able to get a contact on it. Wayland will try to keep possession. McDonald hustling after it. Municello, and somehow the ball stays in. Ends up as a Wayland free kick. Ball was tight roping across that line.
Yeah, it
Or,
was a-
sorry, not a free kick, a free throw, I should say.
There's a throw in deep in Westford zone, yeah. Then Leighton Quinn will take that. He throws it short to Alfonso, back to Leighton Quinn,
Offside.
but it's offside. It's
Yeah,
on
that's
Leighton Quinn.
That's nothing you can really do there. Quinn, nice little pass back to him, but looks like he was slightly off center. But
Now Westford has a free kick. You're watching Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland Warriors against Westford Academy Grey Ghosts. I'm Andrew Hebert, alongside me is Aditya Welling. And now Wayland has the ball in their own defensive zone, but it'll be a foul on Westford and Wayland free kick.
yeah, we should mention, a lot of this game we saw some seniors who don't usually get time coming in for their senior night moment, but, considering the fact this looked like as a timeout is called on the field, but, just to keep going, as it looked like Wayland would get more seniors on the field, as this game looked like it might be dominated by Wayland. Now that it's tie game with just over 13 minutes left to go, Wayland might not be able to do that,
Uriah.
and
Keep Uriah on the ball.
looks like we'll now be taking a short break here as there's a timeout called on the field. We'll be right back when this comes back. Again, you're watching Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland Varsity Soccer.
Come on, let's hear it for your Warriors. Come on, fans.
Welcome back to Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland Varsity Soccer.
Gonna restart here soon. 13 minutes left in this half.
Westford a little late coming onto the field. This crowd is juiced up, just over 13, as Andrew said, to go in the game. It is a tie game after the Westford equalizer.
Now Ryan McDonald will take this free kick at about half field.
Yeah, and
He has a big leg. He can put that all the way in the box.
here on senior night, Wayland definitely wants to get a win. Always want to get a win, but this is especially emotional for some of these players. Let's see if they can get it. As a boomer into the box. And it should be a corner. It is a corner. Wayland, looks like Luke Caples will retrieve and take it. But
Luke Caples lining up to take this corner kick. Plays it short to Ryan Prince. Ryan Prince crosses it in.
that would have been, I think that was Fonzo, the goal scorer,
Yeah.
Alfonso, who was looking for a second. He's had a couple chances at number 2 there. That one, a beautiful ball by Prince. Fonzo was coming straight onto it. Just wasn't able to put it in.
Away by a Westford Academy defender.
Yeah, and Westford taking their time here. Number 15, Marley Perez Adler, senior, letting them know that they should slow down as they are look to be content with this 1-1 game. And that's a ball up that is snuffed out by Sanji. Dresens on the sideline will not be able to keep it on play.
Ball hit out. Westford Academy throw.
Now Westford has the ball in their own zone. I mean, both teams are trying to get the winner here. I mean, I think it's very realistic that either team come out on top. It's not like one side is definitely going to win this game, obviously. It's a tie game. Now Jackson Dresens plays it down. He tries to cross it in, but a little flat goes right to the Westford Academy goalie, Tom Cohen.
Yeah, and just taking a look at the Wayland schedule here, I don't think they're going to have many games left. There's 2 that are scheduled. I think they might have a makeup against Jeremiah Burke. So 2 or 3 games left in the season, considering the fact that there's probably
Warrior throw.
a playoffs coming up.
2 on the Wayland side, 1 on the Westford Academy side.
Means that, obviously we don't know for sure, but just basing off their schedule, they obviously don't want to give up any points here, as the playoffs are definitely near, as Alfonso and Ryan Prince come off.
Now Charlie Johnson has the ball, plays it back to goalkeeper Jake Crawford. Nice pass for Crawford to get it back to Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson has
triples up.
space on the right.
Plays a deep ball up, gets intercepted, but now back to Wayland. It's Jackson Dresens. Plays a 3-ball to Chris Nunn. Chris Nunn crosses it in. And now Luke Caples has it on the edge of the box.
And he falls,
Shoved
no
to the
call.
ground.
And finally, it'll be Westford. I think they saw a flop there by Caples. Don't know exactly what.
It's against Wayland.
Yeah, I think.
Was. But good play there from Wayland. They are moving the ball well. They are passing it well and making lots of runs, and that's creating opportunities for them.
10 minutes left in this one. Exactly 10 minutes for one of these teams to either score the winner or go home with a tie.
Westford Academy has it on the left side. Playing it around. They cross it in. Jake Crawford takes care of it.
Offsides is the call there, so Crawford will quickly look to get it off. See Wayland playing with some urgency here. They want this win, and they should want it, as a not very well-headed ball trickles back.
Westford, as in Wayland zone, they have had a bit of possession here. Charlie Johnson gets hold of it, clears it away. Good play from Ryan McDonald.
Beautiful move.
Uses his body well. Now he plays it to Chris Nunn. He has it in the middle of the field.
That's another beautiful ball to Garrett Spooner. Let's see if he can get onto it. He can. He keeps it. He'll try to play it back in.
Bounces around in the box. Luke Caples has it. He scores!
2-1 Wayland goal. And Luke Caples with his first goal of the season, a junior. And an electrifying little bit of a, ball bounced around in there. And that's trouble for any team. And Westford wasn't able to corral it. And Luke Caples with a brilliant goal. He's had a brilliant game, and team is hyping up the crowd, and they don't need it. They are jumping up and down, and Wayland regains the lead.
It all started with Chris Nunn playing a through ball out wide to Garrett Spooner. Garrett Spooner ran onto it very well, took it all the way into the box, and then tried to play a cross. Initially it went to Miguel Caspuga, who had a shot on goal. It was saved by Tom Cohen, the goalkeeper. But then the ball pinballed around in the box a little bit until Luke Caples got it, had a ton of space, just wide open in the middle of the box, and he smashed into the back of the net to put Wayland up 2-1.
Yeah,
with 8.5 minutes
injury
left.
here for Wayland. This is not good. Can't see exactly who it is, but
It's Miguel Caspuga on the ground. Now Coach Gavron is coming off from the sideline with the trainer to take a look at him.
yeah, and it looks like Gavron is, talking to the Westford defender there, number 14, who had some words for the injured Miguel Christopher Sell, and that's a little unusual. Don't see that a lot as Wayland jogs off the field. And we'll take a short break here. Obviously, we hope Miguel's okay. We'll be right back.
Give her an applause. Come on now.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland Varsity Soccer. I'm Andrew Hubert, sitting alongside me is D.T. Welling.
Back from an injury timeout there. Obviously, we hope Miguel's okay. He comes off the field. Looks like a upper body injury around the shoulder area. So he's able to walk off. That's always a good sign. We don't know if we'll see him again today, as Leighton Quinn will play it back to the Westford
9 minutes,
goalie.
30 seconds left in the game.
And
It was good to see him
a little less
walk
than
off.
9.5. Yeah, good to see that,
His
obviously.
left shoulder didn't look too good, but he was able to get off. He was clutching it as he walked off.
Yeah, and McDonald was... Oh, it looks like it'll be on
Free
Wayland.
kick.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Yeah, a little confusing there from the ref, but I thought McDonald looked a little physical there, but looks like it'll be a Wayland free kick, as Ryan DiPietro also thought he would get a foul.
Now Ryan McDonald kicks a deep ball up. I think
Foul call there. Another one on Westford, and that one
I think
is number
Wayland.
14, Christopher Sell.
Yeah. Wayland are up 2-1 with 8.5 minutes left. I think they are set to win this game, but as you saw, they were up 1-0 and Westford scored. So it's definitely not over yet.
Yeah, they can't take their foot off the gas, and I think they know that. That's why they're pressing a little more than they were with that 1-0 lead.
Now, Chris Nunn is going to take this free kick. Chris Nunn or Luke Caples. Chris Nunn plays it. He goes for goal, a little left.
Yeah, just around that area was where Chris Nunn scored a free kick goal a little earlier this season, a beautiful one. So we know he has that range, just a little off. But let's just talk about that winner or would-be winner if the this result stands from Luke Caples, who, as you see, a little bit of and it looks like Wayland will keep it. Dresden's
he saves it.
And put us back on that. Luke Caples, there was a little bit of a ping pong in the box with the ball. Westford wasn't able to get it out, and it just came straight to Caples, who needed to make the finish, and he did. High, right down the middle. No one was near it, so as McDonald called for a foul, and Luke Caples' first goal of the season, I believe one of his few goals in his varsity career. He's played since freshman year on varsity, so a 3-year player. And
now Westford Academy takes a free kick. Charlie Johnson heads that one out. Now Wayland, some contact there, but Wayland plays it up. Now Jackson Dressens has it in Westford Academy zone. He tries to play a 3-ball, goes out of bounds off Wayland. And Westford throwing. It's good play from Charlie Johnson, able to head that ball out from the free kick.
Just under 7 left here in this one, and if Westford's going to do something, you're going to have to do it quickly.
Yep. They have the ball deep in their own zone. Now Luke Caples gained control of it.
Alfonso with a great ball, and that looked like it might have touched Westford hand. But
touch cleared out by Westford Academy.
Now it's a Westford throw-in.
It'll be a free kick for the Westford Academy.
Now Westford has a free kick deep in their own zone. He kicks it way up. Now Westford has it then into the box. Wayland kicks it away.
Yeah, and a lot of Wayland alumni flock into this game trying to see what's going to happen on this senior night. So that's always great to see. This crowd is packed, and they are jumping. As Wayland is up 2-1 with a little over 5.5 to go in this one. Substitution there. Andrew Zhao will come on. Goal scorer Alfonso will come off. Crawford will take his time with this goal kick. And
kicks it
just
deep.
Waiting for this one to end.
It's a good play from Ben Chen. He's back in the game. So Wayland stays in. It's a tussle for the ball. It's ping-ponging around in there. Luke Caples
Beautiful ball there by Caples.
Now it's in the middle. Westford Academy clears it away. Almost another opportunity for Wayland.
4 and change left in the game.
Now another shot for Wayland by Luke Caples.
Nice shot by
Was that an
Caples on the
opportunity?
goal, picked up by the goalie.
Westford goalie easily takes it in.
Nice boot.
Deep kick, deep punt from Westford, and Charlie Johnson gets ahead on that. Now Westford Academy plays a deep through ball, almost gets to it, but Jake Crawford picks it up. There's 4 minutes left here. We'll need to keep this a 2-1 game. Jake Crawford plays it out wide.
4 minutes to go here.
Westford Academy throw, and another sub coming in for the Ravens.
Yeah, and number 10, Arush Singh, senior, comes off. And Wayland trying to hold on here with 3:45 left, and a beautiful kick there, push, and it's called.
Heel kick.
Leighton Quinn goes to the floor. And
Wayland throw.
Ryan McDonald to take this throw in
The Wayland throw.
to Ben Chen. But a Westford Academy player takes it away. He has it on the right side, but Ben Chen with a nice sliding tackle.
Westford Academy throw.
yeah, we haven't said Chen's name much tonight. He came off a little for what might have been an injury scare, but, he's, as always, made some big plays for this team as the ball comes into the box. Caples tries to get it out, and Crawford with a little bit of a jump, a little bit of a scare, but gets that one quite easily.
That's a
And
big opportunity for Westford, probably their last of the game. It's number 16 for Westford,
Shot on goal by number
Lucas
16,
Albuquerque,
Lucas.
who had a shot on net from just at the edge of the box. But Jake Crawford took care of it, went right to him.
Headed out by the
yeah,
Warriors.
and under
Westford
three,
Academy
a
throw.
little over 2.5 to go in this game.
Another
So
sub coming in for the Grey Ghosts.
another sub here for Westford. It looks like their goal scorer, Ethan O'Connor, Jr., comes off, and in for him comes sophomore Owen Markisic.
That's Roman Marchiello throwing it in, but it gets headed away by Brian McDonald. Now Andrew Zhao in the game.
Nice step
He
on
plays it up.
defense.
Jackson Dressens plays it through to Sancho Santos. He has lots of space to run. He plays it to Alex Crawford, who's running, Jackson Dressens running down the sideline. Plays the ball in and gets headed away by Westford Academy.
Ball cleared out by the Westford Academy.
Westford Academy playing the ball up the field.
Nice
Yeah.
ball to the wing.
And the clock is stopped, which means we are in,
Less than 2 minutes left.
Well defended.
stoppage. So I believe ref's whistle could come at any time now, which means unless Westford pulls out a miracle, Wayland has this game in hand.
And now we are seeing a ambulance of some sort pull up to the field, possibly for Miguel Caspuga in his shoulder. That's not looking too good there. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
we'll
just
keep
a
an eye on
precaution.
that.
We'll definitely keep an eye on that. But this
Yeah.
game is almost over. Westford Academy does have it though in Wayland's zone on the sideline. Good play from Leighton Quinn. Keep that from being crossed.
Westford
And
Academy
it's still
throw.
Westford ball. Deep throw in on Wayland's zone. This is one of the last opportunities for Westford here.
Yeah, this will be it for Westford. They'll try to get one in, and my guess is if a clear comes out, we'll hear the 2 whistles after that. So
They throw it in, headed away by Leighton Quinn. That's good play from him. Westford Academy still has it near the edge of the box. And Luke Caples, another great play. And now it's kicked up to Jackson Dressens. Jackson Dressens has it. One-on-one with the defender in the goal. He takes a shot just left of the goal. Almost put Wayland up 3-1.
beautiful shot there, and a sub will come in late in this game. Can't see exactly who that is. Might be James Grillo, who comes on for Jackson Dressens with nothing more than a few seconds left. This might be the last kick of the game.
Yeah, I think Westford had all their players up there, and then when Wayland cleared it, it was just Jackson Dressens, the forward, and one of the Westford defenders, and they were able to, he was able to almost get a shot off. Score.
Yeah, Westford hustling here for a free kick.
Free kick about
As
the 40-yard line.
Timeout is called.
Okay.
So we will be right back. The free kick will be on the right hash at around the right side of the field at the 39-yard line. And more ambulances coming in. This is not good. We'll keep
that's a
updated on that.
Full ambulance.
But we will be right back after this short timeout break.
Come on, last minutes of the game. Let's hear from your seniors and your Warriors. Westford Academy free kick, just inside the 40-yard line.
Welcome back to this game between Wayland and Westford Academy. Westford Academy has a free kick on the 40-yard line. About 30 seconds left, I would say. They're down 2-1. They play this ball in. It gets cleared away by Leighton Quinn.
Should mention on the far side of the field, a stretcher is coming off an ambulance. Don't know who that's for, but might be for Miguel, who looked to have a shoulder injury earlier. But this game is about over anyways, and the final whistle is called.
And that's a final whistle has been blown. Wayland wins this game, and fans are storming the field. That's a huge win for Wayland, one of their last games of the season. 2-1 win, pretty close game. Thank you for watching this live coverage of Wayland Student Press Network's coverage of this game. See you later.
Thank you.